Hi guys, welcome to Styling with Stacy. I just want to jump on real quick and record our post my 2018 Tablescape for Thanksgiving slash fall because this year I only did one fall Tablescape. I normally do a couple of them, but this year I just didn't have the time or the energy to do more than one, so I just combined them. Um, this is my take on a traditional eclectic tablescape, which is what I prefer to do most of the time, although there are times when I will do the matchy-matchy. And there's nothing wrong with doing the matchy-matchy, but sometimes I like to add a little flavor, a little twist here and there in my tablescapes, just to give you a little unexpected here and there. I'm going to go around the table just to point out a few things. Now, some of these pieces are new, some of them are old, and I'll try to point out which is which. But at this point, let's just get on with the presentation of the tablescape without too much talking in this intro. Okay. Here, as you can see, my captain chairs are totally different from my guest chairs, which is what I mean by sometimes I don't like the matchy-matchy. But here we're going to start with the place setting. I'm going to try to do this without rocking this camera too much. I don't want to make you dizzy. But my captain place settings are just like this. And I'm going to move them and just replace them so you can kind of get a feel of where everything, how I decided to place everything on here. Okay, I didn't use a tablecloth this year because I actually wanted the wood grain in this table to actually show through, to just give it that more rustic and traditional feel. And partly, in part as well, I wanted the graining. I love the graining in my table. We've had this table for several years. And when I say several years, guys, I really mean several years. And I'm having a hard time convincing my husband to get rid of it. A little part of me don't want to get rid of it as well because, as I said, I love the graining in this table. But back to the table setting. And I just have the runner, a white runner going down with rather cream with the little specks of silver. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there are silver threading within the runner here, which is fine. I have the wicker charger, and on the wicker charger I just placed the oldie but goodie. Everyone knows, if you're in the design community on here, you will recognize these copper chargers. I have others, but I wanted to just go with the flow and keep it, you know, pretty simple. And then I decided to layer the next one, the next plate, with the goodies that's trending now, that's going around on YouTube. It's the Thanksgiving fall plates. And I thought I was going to actually miss out on these, but I happened to come across it at Family Dollar. And it was meant for me, as I always say many pieces are, because there were only a few left on the shelf, and I was able to score 6 of them. So yay me. Then on top of that, I know you guys recognize this plate pattern here. These are also from Dollar Tree, and I purchased these years ago. And the reason I'm doing the clear plates, salad plates, as you can see over there on the other settings, is because I don't want anything to impede the pattern on the plates here. I want it to show through. Then next, I have this little cutie. Now there's a story behind these. This is actually not a bowl, but I'm going to use it as a bowl. I like to buy pieces that I can use that are multi-purpose. This is actually a trinket glass container that I found at a dollar store. It's like an off-brand dollar store. But however, the reason I'm using it like this on the captain chairs is because as part of our dessert for Thanksgiving, my sister and my sister-in-law can make a mean banana pudding. So my plan is to fill these with the banana pudding as they're making it, and have them already refrigerated and ready to go in the refrigerator, and they're topped so that it won't pick up any, other fragrances out of the refrigerator, which mine really don't, and no one should if you have the baking soda in there. But that's what that's for, if I decide to actually go that way. But nevertheless, let's just move on. And I'm trying to stop these notifications from sliding down, so if I pause every now and again, that's actually what I'm doing. I'm trying to swipe that out of the video. Here is just the cutlery setting, and I have the spoon, salad, dinner, and knife, and it's all placed there for each section or each portion of the dinner. They're already out. We don't have to go digging and looking for it. And the reason I put a lot on this table is because, as you can see, I have no buffet anymore. I have no sideboard. But this is the trick that I do when you don't have one over there, or when you're in the process of purchasing another one. This is how I stage my table, just for, that wow effect. But eventually, once everybody comes or whatever, a lot of these pieces, like the cake stand here, the rolls over there, different things are actually going to come off of the table, and they're going to go on the counter in the kitchen. Because even though you want your table to be amazing, just real a conversation piece, but at the same time, you want your guests to be comfortable, and you want your settings to be functional. You want them to have elbow room. You don't want them to feel like, oh my God, I don't want to touch this, I'm going to knock this over, yada yada. No one's going to be comfortable and enjoy their meal if they have to be, focusing on making sure they don't knock a certain piece over that's uncomfortable. And I don't do that to them, and I don't personally like that when I'm, a guest of someone and I have to really, really overdo being careful. But again, back to this. I have the marble coasters here, and just a nice wine or water crystal glass goblet. Now, I only have these at the captain. Here we go. At the captain settings. Now, moving over here, I just have the copper wine glass, and this will be filled with wine. I just don't know which one we're going to do at this point, and it's just resting on another saucer that matches the one over there. When I come to just the guest setting, I do have a different type of bowl. Again, these are from Dollar Tree. I know you guys recognize these for the desserts. On these though, I changed up the salad plates to these. Again, keeping it clear, even though it's a little frosted, it's still clear enough that the actual holiday plate still shows through. Now, I may not use these. I may go ahead and place the rest of these over here as well. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. But same setting. And for their drinkware, I used the copper goblets and the wine goblets, water goblets, whatever you want to use it for. They're resting on the copper, not chargers, I'm sorry, the copper, what is that? I'm having a brain fart, you guys. It's really early and I didn't have a really good night's sleeping, but they're resting on the copper coasters. These came in a set that actually goes with here, the water pitcher on the other side of the table, which I'm going to show you when I go around. These here I also got from Dollar General. Not Dollar General. Was it Dollar General? Oh, it may have been Dollar Tree. But I have them stacked here because we're just going to use these little leaf plates here to place on the sides for them to place their cornbread or their rolls or whatever bread we decide to use. But for the moment, I just have them stacked here. Then we have these napkins. Really cute. I want to say Dollar Tree. It may have been Marshall's, one of them. But moving on, this is the centerpiece. Real simple. I just use some foliage and some different types of foliages in here and just laid them out in a spray. Nothing's hot glued together or anything because I want to be able to just remove it when it's time to remove it. Now you guys recognize this little gourd right here. This came from Michael's about 2 years ago. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My storage was full and it stopped recording, so I had to go and delete some things. But right here we have crystal candle holders, and I really like these because I found them at a thrift store, and once again it was two of them. My name was on it. It was for me. I'll take it. We're done. I've had these for quite a while. Just a crystal glass candle holder, and it's just a simple tea light candle holder in there. Moving right along, we have pumpkins here, which is actually a sachet pumpkin. We have another pumpkin here that I got about maybe 8 years ago from Family Dollar. I had two. One broke. Wasn't happy about that, but however, it actually lights up, and I just blinged it out a little bit to give it a different flavor since it was now solo. Here I have a centerpiece, just an amber glass base. It's really pretty. Filled it with just pine cones. And here, this piece here, and this piece here, I've had them for about maybe 16 years now. My husband bought them, bought them 1 year as part of a birthday set or something. But I made a boo-boo this year with them while I was cleaning them. The solution I was using, it actually rubbed off quite a bit of the paint. But that's an easy fix. You know, amber spray paint or craft paint that's meant for stained glass, it'll be right back into its natural state. Moving on here, we have salt and pepper shakers over here. I got these from King Dollar maybe two or 3 years ago. I should have got 4, but I wasn't thinking at the time. But these are really cute. I liked those. So I picked those up, and it blends well with the leaf little plates that I got over here. Here we have a crystal salad bowl and the copper serving utensils. And for the salad bowl, I think this was part of the Makiska line, and I think I got it came from either Dillard's or I can't remember where it came from, but it is a part of the Makiska crystal line. Here we have the other captain sitting here, same exact setting that's at the other farther end, but this is where I'll be sitting. And I had to put a pillow there because girl got back issues. Gotta take care of that back. Here we have a container, a glass container that I've had for quite a while, and this is where I'll place the bread with the napkins. I just fold it up to help keeps it warm until we're ready to eat. On this side, another story. I cannot find over here. This is a set, and I've had for a very long time. Cannot find the other 4 settings, so I had to go to At Home, I think it was yesterday, and I just purchased a gold plastic servingware utensils because we moved recently, and I know I still have them. I just don't know where in the world they are, but I have to find them, and they'll be placed here. But if not, if I don't find them in time for Thanksgiving, it's okay, but I do need to find them. This is the water pitcher that I showed from the other side that goes along with the wine goblets here. This is the back side of the centerpiece. And here I just have a little plaque that I've had for a while that simply says, "Faith is the bridge between where I am and where God has taken me." And I have to remind myself of that every single day, you guys. It's real important because without faith it is impossible to please Him. In this day and age that we're living in, our faith needs to be activated every single day just to get out of bed and walk out the door. But back to this last piece. This is a cake stand that I purchased maybe 4 years ago from Marshall's. It was a part of a collection, and I only purchased the cake plate, which I wish I would have purchased at least a few more pieces of the set because I really like this. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick up. Yeah, there it goes. It's picking up as I move it. It's white, and I love the gold detailing that's around it. And then the pie server, I really like this. Here, I have this here. We're either gonna have a cake or a pie here. I don't know which one yet. But because we don't have a buffet, remember, just for staging purposes, these are the melamine white plates I got. I purchased yesterday. It'll probably just sit here, under here for now, until we get ready to move it. I might just leave it there as we eat, because it really doesn't take up too much space right here in this corner. Or it may be these melamine plates, which actually mimics the scroll design, here. So it might be these, I don't know which one yet, but either way, one of them will definitely be there. And one other thing I want to show you guys, here on the captain chairs, I purchased, and it's just a dish towel, but it's really cute, where the head of the table will sit, and it says, "Love, laugh, and gather together." This would be considered, I would have them use this as a lap napkin. And it's just a dish towel, and Dollar General, don't sleep on them. As we all know, they're stepping their game up really, really well. And I know we all appreciate being able to design and put out decor in our homes on a budget where, you know, we're not breaking the bank, because we like to change things up too much to have to spend so much money all the time. Now, don't get me wrong, you want higher end and really nice things, but you have to learn to commingle the inexpensive with the expensive, and it works out every time. But real quickly, this was another thing, another idea I was thinking about doing, just on the guest chairs. I got these years ago at Target from the dollar spot, you know, just for the pudding. Okay guys, we're almost to the end. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace and love always. Bye.